Alright guys, so if y'all are having trouble making sales with Shopify Dropshipping but you don't know where the problem lies, whether that be with Facebook ads, with the product, or with your store itself, I've got a way that you can actually tell where the problem lies. That way you can go ahead and fix it. What's going on, y'all? I'm Braden Wuerch. I'm here to provide insane value to you guys every day to grow you personally and financially as well. Alright guys, so one of the big things I see all the time, whether it be in comments on my videos, comments on Facebook, other people's videos, is people having trouble making sales and they get confused on where the problem is. A lot of people end up focusing on trying to fix essentially the wrong thing. They might have had something right, and then they go ahead and ruin it by trying to fix something that's not broken rather than focusing on the problem itself. So if you guys have been in the game for a long time, you consider yourself experts, you've scaled up quite a bit, you guys probably already know this knowledge, so this video might not have a ton of value for you, but if you guys are beginners or even intermediates, this is going to be a simple video, but it's actually going to have quite a bit of value for you, especially moving forward in your Shopify dropshipping career. But before we get into it, make sure to go ahead and smash that like button for me. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. I'm here for you guys every day to grow you personally and financially as well. Alright guys, so first off, let's say that you're marketing a product on Facebook, but you're not getting much traffic, not getting many clicks. A big mistake a lot of people make is that they immediately think something's wrong with their store or their brand itself. Well, the problem is if you're not getting the traffic or link clicks themselves, nobody even knows about your brand. Nobody knows what your store even looks like at that point. So yes, you could have a problem, but you don't have the data to go ahead and try to fix that yet. Where the problem lies is somewhere with the ad, and it's one of two things. Either one, it's the product, or two, it's the ad itself. So first off, with the product, if you're just not getting a lot of traffic, there's probably not a lot of demand for that product. I was talking to someone the other day that we were going over ads and trying to fix his ads, and what I told him was, if you have a decent or winning product and you have a decent ad, you're going to make sales. Yes, you can always improve your ad copy, you can always improve your video or image, but a lot of time people are focusing so much on that they're not focusing on that there might not be demand for that product in the first place. So first off, if you're not getting traffic to your store, there's probably not demand for that product. Two, and this is the less likely reason for it, is you have bad ad copy. So one thing I see a mistake a lot of beginners make is they end up making really cheesy looking ads through Canva or through some other like free software online that will go ahead and you can edit images. You can do it in a right way, but sometimes the more simple approach actually ends up being better for image ads. And then for video ads, obviously you need a good video, one that you're not going to get in trouble by Facebook for copyright issues or copying videos, anything like that. But then the big thing is focusing on the sales copy itself. So the actual description, the text box, and we made videos on this actually covering what I like to do for mine, and where I talk about simple and complex ad copies, and you can find those on the YouTube channel. But this is one of the reasons you might not be getting link clicks. But like I said, this is the less likely reason. If you're not getting traffic and you've got at least somewhat of a decent image or somewhat of a decent video, it doesn't even need to be perfect yet, you should be getting traffic if there's demand for that product. Unless your targeting is just way off. If your targeting is way off, then you're not getting in front of the right people. But with decent and winning products, guys, you're going to at least get straggler sales coming in. You're going to get quite a bit of traffic even with bad targeting and with bad ad copy. So now the next big thing, and this is one where I see the biggest mistakes, is you're getting traffic to the store with your marketing, but you're not getting many add to carts and you're not getting many sales. A lot of people immediately try to go ahead and fix it by immediately ditching that product, going into a new product, or trying to fix their ad copy, fix targeting, everything like that. I continually get questions on this I'm getting a lot of traffic, so I know there's demand for this product, but there must be something wrong with my targeting, something like that. Guys, if you're getting a lot of traffic, the ad is doing its job. The problem lies with your store, and I see this on a daily basis that essentially people aren't focusing enough on conversion rate. And this is at fault for quite a bit of bad information out there on YouTube and other social media platforms about drop shipping. Everybody's talked about that, you know, it's all Facebook ads, it's all about products. Guys, everything comes together to make it work. You can't go ahead and throw up a store, forget about the foundation, and then expect to make sales even if you have great products. Just like you can't go ahead and have an amazing store and have bad products and expect it to sell. You need good marketing, you need a good store, you need good products. Everything comes together to make it work. There's a lot of moving parts with this, just like any successful business. But you need to go ahead and focus on your conversion rate. So one benefit I had in the very beginning when I was starting, when I was still a firefighter and trying to make this work, is that I didn't watch a lot of YouTube videos. First off, there weren't very many dropshipping YouTubers out there yet. So I didn't know that there was even such thing as a winning or decent product when I got into dropshipping. I started with Amazon FBA, and I knew that, you know, having the right products were important, but I thought it was all about, you know, building a brand and building a foundation. So in the beginning, before I even knew such thing of winning products, what I did is had, you know, my products on the store, and then I was continually focusing on raising the conversion rate, getting the conversion rate to go up and up and up each week. Now, this is not that necessary, and there's other ways to go around it to save you time and money. You know, I wasted a lot of time not knowing that there's such thing as decent and winning products. But what actually, you know, benefited me was that I split tested everything from, you know, certain apps on the store to certain looks, slideshows. I split tested pretty much everything because every week my goal was to go up by at least 0.5% in my conversion rate. So even with just having essentially no really good products on my store, I was increasing my conversion rate each week because I was focusing on really building a badass store. And so if you guys are getting quite a bit of traffic, but you're not getting add to carts and you're not getting those sales, there's either a trust issue with your store itself or people aren't wanting to buy into your brand. And it's usually a combination of both things, because if you don't have a good brand set up, you're going to have trust issues. So, you know, that's one thing to look out for, guys. So in recap, if you guys aren't getting much traffic, the problem lies with your product or your ad. And, you know, with the ad, it can come down to ad copy, the image or video used, or even in some cases, the targeting. You know, targeting is very important, but sometimes people focus too heavily on that. Unless you just are terrible at targeting, if you've got a decent or winning product and you've got a great store, you're still going to make sales even with not so good targeting. So no traffic, your problem lies with your product or ad itself. And if you're getting traffic, quite a bit of traffic, but no add to carts, or even a few add to carts and no sales, there's a trust issue with your store, or you haven't set the foundation and built out a good brand. So definitely go ahead and consider this, guys, if you guys aren't making many sales and you're having trouble. Really the big popular question I get all the time is, I'm getting traffic, but I'm not making sales. Guys, the problem is most likely with your store at that point. So definitely go ahead and take a look at that. And if you're getting a lot of traffic, that means you probably found products that have good demand. So you definitely want to go ahead and hone in on those. One big problem I'm seeing a lot of people do is, you know, they're not focusing on building up their store, getting their store right, and they have these decent and winning products they're testing, and then they go ahead and throw them to the curb because they're not getting the sales. Well, the problem is the store. So definitely go ahead and take a look at that, guys. I don't want you guys missing out on a lot of sales that you potentially could have. And, you know, we can go more in depth on any of these topics. You know, I want to do store reviews for you guys. That way you guys know exactly what a good store looks like. I'm going to do more app reviews. That way you guys know the exact apps I like to use and the reasons why, and, you know, how much money each app is making me, everything like that. Because it all does make a difference, guys. You know, your conversion rate is very important, just along with your marketing and the products themselves. Everything comes together. But if you found any value in this video, make sure to go ahead and smash that like button for me. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. I'm here for you guys every day to grow you personally and financially as well. I want you guys to be successful with this, and I know you guys can. Keep grinding, y'all, and I'll see you in the next video.